everybody. I'm Lisa. Welcome to Junk Journal Gems. I want to thank everybody for the views of the channel and a special welcome to those who are new to Junk Journal Gems. We've had an increase in subscribers and I just wanted to express my appreciation for that. So welcome and thank you. All right, this is the second round for completing our lunch sack folio. And the next step that we have to take is to make this adorable little notepad. What I used to do that, and I'm going to leave this out here, but what I used to do that is I have these images from a kit from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick out one of these images to use for the cover of the notepad. Now, this one is a contender. I'm going to put this one aside. And it's a contender because it doesn't have anything at the top. The cardstock is going to fold down over the top of it. So we need something that doesn't have anything at the top. Like this wouldn't work. So there's nothing on this page to use. This one is a contender. So let's keep that aside. Or this one might work. So which one do I like better? I think I like this one better because the image is wider. This one's a little narrower and it will leave a lot of white space on the page. If that's what you wanted, then that could be a good choice. But I think for this one, this is going to be the best bet for us. So let's go ahead and cut this out and get going on this. It's a fun project. I hope that you are playing along and enjoying it as much as I am. Did not go far enough. Or again, boy, it's like I have a hard time on this particular cutter in telling when I'm at the edge. I don't know. Can't explain it. That one can be saved for another day. There. That'll be cute. Get a drink, pardon me. Thank you for that. Now, I have these pages that I actually got from, it was a journal or a notebook that I bought from Walmart that was on clearance for next to nothing. So I bought it solely for the paper because I really like the almost aged look that this had to it. So I just use it for a variety of things in my crafting and disassembled the notebook as it was. So what I had done is I took, I think, how many pages did I have? I don't remember now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I thought. So I had 4. But then I use this as the fold at the top. So it ultimately is like this. But I get 2 across. So we only need 2 of these pages. Sure we do. And seriously. Come on. There we go. So don't be afraid if you're out thrifting or looking for bargains at stores. Look at the notebooks. Okay, I'm gonna measure our image here. And it's not quite 5.5 by just a little over 3.5, which is perfect. So we're gonna make this 3.5 wide. If I can cut all of these, I'm really living on the edge here. 3.5 wide. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to cut off this rounded edge here. So we've got 3.5. Do the same here. Cut off that little rounded edge and see what we've got. One thing that I noticed with these Walmart booklets is the paper is not always even. And then by, oh, this one doesn't go to 5.5. Shoot. Okay, let's try this. 5.5. Just a little bit to come off the bottom. Oh, did I not? No, I didn't cut the width. 5.5. There, we've got our pages. And then I just put them all inside each other. So these will be the papers inside the notebook. And next, let me get out my cardstock here. I'm going to use the same cardstock that we used on the front for the frame. And what I want to be sure is that the top is going to fold over and face the right way. But look at with this one. Okay, we'll go like that. So, yeah, we'll need to come up a little bit. Okay, I just needed to eyeball how much I wanted this to flip over. We're going to cut off a little bit of that and then cut it to width as well. So we've got 3.5 wide. Can even go a little over. Let's just cut off. Let's try it like this. This might be a little trial and error. And I also need my scoreboard. Okay. Oh gosh. Got things everywhere. All right, so what we want to eyeball here is that coming over in the first fold, and then we'll need one more fold. That's going to be perfect. How did I eyeball that so perfectly? That never happens. Okay. So let's see. Let's go this way. We want to go 5.5 here. Maybe actually, let's do 5.5. And then one more. 5.5 and one more. And I'll show you why in a second. So we've got our two score marks. We want to fold them both. So then we've got this little kind of a matchbox ridge here. that made sense to you. Sorry, I've got glue on my fingers. Okay, so it will go like this. I'm going to ink it. I'm not going to ink the back from this view because that's going to be glued down to the page. But we will see this edge here. We're going to want that inked. And I think I want this inked. Gonna have to change sponges. This one's coming apart a little bit. Okay. So then, oh, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, so before we do that, buried on my desk here somewhere is a scrap piece of wax thread. I've got to get out my needle. Why didn't I keep that out from before? I don't know. Not the right one. Here's the one I wanted. Use my glue sheets. Thread my needle. See how good my eyesight is. It's a nice wide eye, so that wasn't too bad. So I've got my needle threaded, and I'm going to open this up to the center of our little booklet. Get out my pokey tool. Just going to grab the Tim Holtz one. And then I am going to poke 2 holes. At about even widths. And then I am going to come in. Let's see, I want to start from the inside because for this one I'm going to tie it from the inside. You could tie it on top. Whatever you want to do and how you want your little notepad to look. Oh, come on. There we go. Here we go. So simple, but so cute. Do tie it once, hold it down, double knot it. And then for this one, I don't normally do this in a signature of a journal, but inside this, I just kind of like to have a little bow. And then tie that again. There. I win. Okay, so then I cut the little tails off. Come on. Where's my... Not the best knot I ever made, but you get the gist. Put this over like this, and then we take this and even our image up with the bottom of our pages. And I'm just going to take my art glitter glue and run a bead of glue along the edge of that cardstock. Really, Pearl. And then bring it down and adhere it to our image. Isn't that cute? All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little lace on here. Okay, what's front and what's back? Like so. Come on. So fantastic how quickly art glitter glue dries and holds on to something. And then, before I glue that down, I'm going to add a little embellishment around this frame too on these two sides, so you know it's a tuck over here. So let's do that quick. Then I'm going to run it up this side. And trim it off. Now I'm going to glue this down again on 3 sides so it is a pocket up top. There we go. And again, I'm going to put it more down evenly with the top of that because again, I'm going to have a tag here. I just need to hold it down for a second so it doesn't go anywhere on me. And while we were off camera, I did ink around the edges of the pages a little bit. All right, so we're done with kind of the nuts and bolts of this. What we can do now is work on embellishing the front of this. So what do we want to use this time? We've got, whoops, can't open it from the back, can I? I was eyeballing these hearts. That's a possibility. I kind of like that already. Ooh, I didn't even think about doing something like that. That was a happy little accident, wasn't it? And then, not feeling that. Kind of like that. With something like that there. What's in my other one? What What else do we have to play with? Another one we could use would be this. I don't like that as much. I've got these little pieces. Well, that's kind of cute, isn't it? Maybe that's all it needs. What do you think? Or maybe that can go on the back of it. Ooh, just gets better and better. Just kind of digging around, seeing what else is in here. I rather like that. That's just not the right size, is it? No. It's just not the right thing. You know it when you know it. Okay, so let's get out our Fabri-Tac. I'm gonna have to put more in here. Oh my gosh. It's like watching molasses. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but if you kind of know what I'm doing, feel free to skip ahead. But I do like to show everything so that beginners have the opportunity to learn. There, almost there. Oops, I missed. I did it again. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Oh my goodness, the struggles with the glue. The struggles are real. There. I like that very much. Left that like that. We'll put these little guys on. These I just got in a package at a craft store, like probably Joann's. But they come in handy for just another little layer. We'll let that dry. Put this little guy down. And then the next one. And what I try to do is get where the stitching is and not where the sheer fabric is behind it, because otherwise you would see the glue. There, I like that layered together like that. I like that very much. Okay, let's check out. I had this tag, but I'll bet ya, yeah, it's a little snug, so we're gonna trim it off. This is one that I made just with some book page. The length is fine, but the width is just a just a little wide. So now I'm gonna fix the corners, but first I'm gonna see if that's better. Absolutely. Much. Much, much, much. Okay, we're gonna fix the corners here. Okay, let's put this back in. Now we've got our tag for the front. Make sure this is all good. And then we need a tag here and something to tuck there. I had an idea for that. Where did I put that? I dug in my stash of old documents and found this one that is on like a onion skin. So we're gonna put this letter in here. That way the inside isn't too bulky. And then over here we need another tag. I thought I had another tag, but apparently not so. So let's see what we've got in here for some tags. This one might be cute. I don't know. That's an option. Not my favorite, but an option. How about this one? It's probably going to be too tall. Oh, no, I kind of like that. Okay, that one wins. That one wins. So then we're done with our piece here, and it's ready to go in a journal. We can, at the time that we put it in a journal, whoops, I done sealed up the edge of it. And then we will be able to put something in those pockets later on, but all ready to go. So just like that, I've got 2 pieces to go in journals. I hope you found this fun. Thanks again for joining me, and a big welcome and thank you to those who are new to the Junk Journal Gems channel. I hope you join me again. Click thumbs up and remember to subscribe so that you receive notifications of new videos. Have a great day.